Today we are going to go on to the last step of our Zentangle still lifes, and this is the Zentangle part. So after we have created our fruit bowl, we've used watercolor markers, we've created our perspective flooring, many different ways. We're going to start creating the background part by using Zentangles. Zentangles are intricate little designs. They're doodles. They repeat pattern or they extend out, so they could start in the center and move away. They're all different ways, and lots of Zentangles can be found in those adult coloring books. First thing you're going to do is you're going to break up the space behind here. I want you to break it up in an interesting way. So you're going to use a ruler and do this in pencil first. I'm going to do it just in Sharpie because I feel comfortable doing it in Sharpie. You're going to break it up into different sections. I would say about 10 different sections. All right, so we're going to divide these up. I'm going to divide them all different ways so they do not have to be at all even. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do another one. Let's do another one right up here. I'm going to divide this in half too. All right, so now we have our sections divided up. In each of these sections, you are going to create a Zentangle. Now, you can use some of the pamphlets that I have for you, the worksheets. You may use these for inspiration, or you can create your own. If you're not really sure where to start, use the worksheets first, and then you can develop your own. So I'm going to start with this one right here. I think that one's really interesting. So I'm going to start to draw it right in this section. Now, Zentangles are always black and white. Okay, they're very simple. You can draw them with a Sharpie, or you can draw them with pencil. And remember, they don't have to look exactly like this. This is your creation, so you decide on how intricate your Zentangles are or how basic they are. So this design is pretty intricate. It's got like something colored in. When you color in with the Sharpie, like using these Zentangles, you color them in, that's what really distinguishes it between just a pattern and a Zentangle. So as you can see, I'm going to create Zentangles in here. Okay, and if I continued, I could keep going. Let's try another one for time's sake here. All right, and you take your time, and they look really cool when you color them in. Let's try this one right here. Okay, this one is like a triangle. I could do lines this way, lines this way. They each keep forming these kind of triangle shapes. Okay, you could fill this area with them. Okay, so I would continue to fill up this whole box, and I would continue this up here. Another one, let's see if we can look at another basic one that is on here. There's tons and tons of different examples. Let's try something like this flower right here. So what you would do in this case is this flower, it looks like it's finished, okay, but it's the edge of the box that's finished. So say I was going to do it in here. I draw the circle. I draw this kind of flower shape using the 4 petals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep continuing these until they go off of the page. So in this area, it's going to continue like this. In this area, it's going to continue on the side. Over here. Oop, and it's going to go off. You never just want to create the Zentangle in the center of your box and not finish the rest. You could color this in to create a little more contrast with your Zentangle. So let's see what you don't want to do is this circle one right here. This one is really simple, okay, and you can see that it's drawn rather simple, and it's like this. A way to kind of make this a little more complicated and more sophisticated would be to extend these kind of circles here. So you could pretend that the circles keep going, keep getting bigger. Another way that you could extend this even more is if you start to color in things. So maybe I'm going to color in this side, and then I color in this side of this. And I would obviously color this in much neater than I am, but just for the time, I could color in this. Then I would color in this guy. Then I would color in this one. and we'll color in this one, and color in this one. So it's like every other one, so it kind of looks like concentric circles. All right, so what you're going to do now is you're going to continue doing Zentangle designs in each one of these. The Zentangle should fill the space, and I only want you to use black Sharpie. You can use the thin one like me, or you can use the fine point one to color in. So what you're going to do is you're going to spend the rest of the period continuing on your background to fill these in with Zentangles. If you finish that, you are completely done the project. You can fill out a 3, 2, 1, glue it on the back, and turn it in for a final grade.